I can't say I'm happy about that. Actually, that's not a bad build. Hit him with the old 1-2. Probably not the time. Trying to work on getting faster in these earlier levels. Especially when we've got a build like this. Come on. There we go. Grab this. That build wasn't exactly working us, so dying to something new isn't surprising. Yeah, I was trying to find ways to make it work. I you know, give myself a little bit of credit that at the very least, when I'm offered something new, I tend to try to take it, just so the runs don't become too samey. I saved the sameness for the mutations, I think. It doesn't look like I'm gonna find an exit in the 2-minute time frame, but oops. So many kebabs. If we're not gonna make it there in 2 minutes, I might as well go back and cash in the kebab. I figured if I just stumbled across an exit, I'd go ahead and take the exit, but secret wall meat. Don't act like a single one of you is surprised that I would take the secret wall meat. Quick bow. No. Doesn't work with what we're trying to do. God, give me the nail so I can go find that area. These wall tomatoes are delicious. Are you telling me I like rotten wall meat? Damn it! Damn it. There we go. Sometimes the directions the cursor goes just don't make any sense. I have not gotten in on parrying in this game. Like, I know people say it's forgiving, and I know people say that it's a fun way to play, but I really would just rather beat the living shit out of everything. I'm not looking to let them get shots in, you know? I think that's basically it for this floor. Oh, I lied. It is not. It's not even remote. Oh, God, that's right. I can't go here, so I don't even have to worry about it. Yeah, we'll go up. Go at least get the cash for the ice bomb. Not that I think 300 gold's gonna make any real difference. Real tangible difference in our run. Oh, well, fuck me. I'm bad at investing, but I'm not that bad at investing. Promenade of the Condemned, I guess. I feel like we've done the toxic sewers a couple times today. A little more kombucha, don't mind if I do. Oh shit. Bitch, you're too late. Oh. Ah. I needed you like 90 seconds ago. Ah. Oh boy. Whatever. Which one costs the most? They all cost the same. Oh, that's super frustrating. What's your percentage take on hype chats? According to chat, it's 65-35. I haven't even looked it up. So it's 5% worse than 5% worse than bits. And or sorry, 5% worse than regular subs. Or it is 70-30 with a 5% fee that the viewer pays. Excuse me. $5 fees goes to Xzala or whoever does the payment, and then a 70-30 split of what's left. I feel very neither here nor there about it. We're not going to keep Knife Dance, I don't think, so no sense getting too attached to it. If we're kind of sticking with the bat for now, we'll do the combo. I don't know. I have not done really any research on it whatsoever. It's made me a little bit of money because JJ Madison and Socialist Audiophile and El Pablo and Champion were curious. But otherwise, I've given it almost zero thought. Yeah, Frimry, like, people are like, what do you feel about hype chats? And I'm like, you ever see those movie reviews that it's like, of every movie ever made, this movie is one. That's how I feel. Taffy, how do you feel about hype chats? Of all the ways Twitch has offered me to make money, this is one of them. Of all the ways I can make money on Twitch, this is also one of them. I bet most streamers don't use hype chat. I bet you underestimate how badly most streamers need money. Well, I say need money. Want money right now, need money right now. You'd be shocked what most streamers would do for $1 these days. There is no opt-in or opt-out. No, if you're a partner, it's just there. It'd be like trying to turn off bits. That doesn't exist. Is it more or less than they do for a Klondike bar? The big thing... Oh, shit. I guess the big thing that I see a lot, obviously, is like... There's a lot of people out there who, like, will posture as though they're doing really well on Twitch. There are a lot of people who will posture that they're doing really well on Twitch, but aren't actually making even ends meet, let alone, like, lots of money. So I don't... People can rant and rail and rave, and they can set it to like $100 minimum use to make sure that nobody uses it. But I've also almost never, with very few exceptions, I have almost never met a broadcaster / content creator and a dollar who didn't instantly love each other. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think of like instances where streamers turned down money that I remember that were impressive. Not to break my arm, pat myself on the back, but there was no official offer from Mixer, but Noah got several streamers paid and asked if I wanted to be one of them. And I said no, and I straight up turned down $163,000 to run an NFT scam on you guys. But generally speaking, streamers love to talk out of one side of their face and behave differently out the other. And so I could see it being the kind of thing where streamers would rant and rave and bitch about the intrusiveness of this and not liking it and being really upset with it. But then very, very happily cashing the check when everything was said and done. Oh, it makes it more expensive. Crazy. All right, Twiggy Wings, I hope you have a productive and fast day at work. As low as $1, as high as 100. It goes 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. My streamer I mod for set it at 100 because they didn't want people, or she didn't want people using it. Oh, fucking money is money to me. As long as nobody's getting hurt and y'all are choosing to do it and not feeling like you're having it tamped down your throat, fucking what do I care? I've seen that happen to a lot of other streamers. Streamers who aren't making money. I've seen this. I've seen this like kind of recently. Streamers that are like on social media love to be like the moral gatekeepers and the folks who are like, oh, my job is to like be the one who's outraged when I feel like things are, you know, when I feel like something is askew or awry. Like honestly, if you feel outraged or upset about anything that's happening anywhere, you know, speak your fucking mind. Like I'm not here to tell you when you can and can't be offended. That's not my place. I don't do that. Like not often. Every once in a blue moon, Twitch does something where I'm like, damn, y'all are forcing my hand to go out here and say something because you're running your fucking business so badly. But generally speaking, man, I tend my little garden. But I've seen people I feel like I know at least a little bit personally, like acquaintances in this space, who are like hand-wringing about like, can you believe what company X did? Oh, it's not nearly as bad as what company Y did. Oh man, don't they do their homework? I can't believe they did blah blah blah. And then you hear something about like sketchy company ABC is out offering people money and they go, yo, what do you think the odds are I can get my hands on that? And I was like, I thought you didn't like companies like that. And I was like, well, I got bills to pay. I'm like, oh, uh-huh. Gotcha. I feel like I get it. As sad as it makes me, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, morally outraged so long as the money's not being offered to them. Got it. It is very rare for someone to carry around that kind of outrage and then turn down that kind of money. And so I'm sorry, I didn't see who it was, but somebody who was talking about the NFT thing. Yeah, Kiba was absolutely right. Noah basically said, as your manager, I have a fiduciary responsibility to ask you if you want this. Would you do an NFT thing for like 6 figures? And I said, no, absolutely not. And he goes, all right, I asked. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want it to just be me dislocating my shoulder, patting myself on the back, but I've only met maybe a half dozen streamers in my life that I feel like have turned down real money when it was offered to them out of morals or principles or what they felt like was a more sound business decision than just taking a pile of money when it's in front of them. But I've seen a lot of streamers who were like, they're not in the conversation for money. They're not in the conversation for real money. They're not in the conversation for kick money. They're not in the conversation for fucking G Fuel money. They're not in the conversation for whatever, like whatever dodgy thing that you look at. They're not in the conversation for NFT money. And so there's ranting and railing and hand-wringing. But behind closed doors, they're asking whether or not they're in the conversation for questionable XYZ money. And I have to just roll my eyes, because it's like, it does make me feel like the only reason that they're vocal or loud or angry about blah, blah, blah. And like I said, there's about a half dozen people that I've met who put their money where their mouth is. They walk the walk and talk the talk. So that's not to say that there aren't people out there who don't turn down money for shady shit. But I've seen a lot of people where it was like once they were convinced that they may be involved in the conversation, they got very morally limber and very quiet real fast. So all of that to say, there's a bunch of people I'm sure going like, I cannot believe highlighted messages are a thing. There are a lot of people, myself included, when Cheers came out, that was like, I don't want to use the chatterbait system of paying. But then the first time I realized that I was getting 100% of the cheer money, and the first time somebody dropped $1,000 in cheers in here, I was like, oh, you know what? Cheers are not so bad. I'll shut up. Never mind. Let me walk it way back. Now I got people with monster bit badges in here, and if they ever sunset cheers, I'm going to be so cranky about it. So I've just kind of learned that for the most part, like, as long as nobody's getting hurt, if they roll, like, honestly, I'd rather them roll out a bunch of ways to make money that people roll their eyes at than for them to roll out some way where they take money away from me so that they can make Jeff Bezos fucking happy. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather hear about them stealing features from YouTube that potentially make me more money than to hear that they've found another way to try to take money away from me so that Jeff Bezos can build another dick rocket. It's you know, it's better than the alternative. Who would spend money on cheers? I was so wrong about that. Nate likes to rub that shit in my face, man. Nate loves to rub that shit in my face. I was, oh, well, you know, cheers are never gonna make it. I can't possibly advise my audience to spend money on cheers. That's like really almost verbatim some bullshit that came out of my mouth. Woo! Was past Taffy wrong as fuck. Whoa! He could not have been more wrong if he had tried. If he had sat down with a focus group, I don't think he could have been more wrong. So yeah, generally speaking, man, I generally speaking, I keep my shit to myself now unless it's the kind of thing where I would be willing to turn down $250,000 to back my opinion because I just feel that strongly about it. I generally just keep my fucking sass to myself anymore. Unless Edmund's here, in which case, yeah, you caught me. I did talk shit about you that one time. When I hit $1,000 in cheers, I was like, ah, back to PayPal. Well, the one time that he was here for it. Not every money-making method's gonna fit each community. Why limit the options? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'd rather see stuff like this rolled out than have another situation where they're like gonna take stuff away from me. Hey Taffy, Mimba win? I Mimba. Would a mod be so kind as to add Fremery's $5 To deliver a... you got it, Apocalypse. Why am I even telling you like that? Why am I even pretending? So, anywho. I save my outrage for situations that... feel necessary. Like when Twitch was threatening to take $30,000 a year out of my pocket when I was using that to pay for my kids' orthodontics or my health insurance or my fucking groceries. When they were like, hey, we're gonna go 50-50 for everybody, and I was like, yo, you can take an extra $30,000 out of my hands annually from my cold, dead fucking claws. I'll be outraged about that, but... Highlight message for channel points? No, Drake, no. Highlight messages for $10? Drake, yes. Ossuary or Ramparts? I don't really care either way. I guess Ossuary since we're here. I never used that once. As always, need me some necromancy. Yeah, so all that to say, not everybody, but I do feel like a lot of people who make it kind of their online identity to be outraged all the time are performative in nature. I just don't have the energy to be that person all the time. I gotta save it for when it's actually worth it. A lot of that is just me being jaded from the days of Pretzel and 99 Lives. All those people who were like, I'm gonna take my viewership elsewhere, and it's like, you don't have any viewership. What are you even talking about? Oh, he jumped over me. "99% of life is performative." You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I just lose my enthusiasm for it as I get older, I think. I limit the number of times that I get animated enough to be put on the spot to, like, have my resolve tested. This build feels like it's working better. I like this cleaver. This cleaver back combo's not bad. One of my lone problems is I keep trying to do like that power drive into the ground, and I keep timing it wrong, or I keep angling it incorrectly. I hate that. This is, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We could still fall apart here, but, oh God. He was supposed to be stunned. Why wasn't he stunned? This is working. Fucking fool me once, dude. Shame on you. Yeah, coming out of the ground pound's a little touchy. And like trying to do ground pounds when you're floating near edges and stuff like that can be rough. It doesn't feel like it takes a whole lot to kind of screw up the rhythm of it. Someone violently tore the merchant's bag open with a large variety of weapons. They must really hate containers. These bags have been heavily pierced in multiple places. They seem to be empty. Ah! You're not one of them. You scared me. I ate him, swallowed him whole. Or he ate him, swallowed him whole. So I killed them all, and not just the large ones, the mediums and small ones too. Every bag I could find, but I know some survived. They're still here. They'll eat us all. Mimic bag? Not just the big ones, but the women and children too. It's gotta be fast. Oh, I have to go around. I was gonna say, if he's gonna block, then I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. Nope. I cocked that one up. Go get him. We hit hard. Oh God! He hits hard. We hit harder. Eat shit and die, bud. You're boring, Chow. Yo, eat my rotten ass, you dumb sword. Downward smash burns the ground. Dodging plants a bomb. All right, well, it's better than nothing, I guess. Kind of looking around for a second. Oh. I did this to me. I chose to come to this platforming hell. All the way down. I like how this weapon sounds like hitting someone with a lead pipe. Yeah, it does a wonderful job with big, Hotline Miami energy, for sure. What is this place? I love it. The fuck out of here. Okay, yeah, I guess we're engaged. Ugh. That was fucking terrifying. Yeah, it's probably better. Ow. What is this place and why am I paying tribute? What's going on here? Jesus, we're in the business of giving this place the business, man. Oh, is this better? It's actually less DPS? Why is it less DPS? How can it be? Huh. Plus 80%? Where do you see that? Four to 1++ is technically a downgrade? Yeah, it feels like it. Technically, I think we're still doing better. I ain't mad at it. I'm trying to figure out what the point of this whole place was, though. This floor, just an extra floor, I guess. I don't have the green pass. I have the blue pass. I died on the bank level like 10 minutes ago. And yet here I am, a glutton for punishment. Who the fuck are you? The library here? An old dusty tome. Looks like it hasn't been used since its addition to the archives. Its title is partially readable. Only the cap and a photo of one of these small green people with an impressive beard is identified. The Wealth of Kingdoms, an economy textbook. It seems the only book in the room to have ever been reopened. What's with that invisible hand? What do ghosts have to do with an economy? I don't get the references, but that's because I'm pretty dumb. I don't play a lot of games. The Philosopher's Stone, a history, a treatise on the Philosopher's Stone. Only the large page remains. Invisible hand of the free market. Got it. That's how you can find the mythical Philosopher's Stone. What a journey. Security notice for the bank's staff. Don't put food close to the merchant's bags. They seem to have been compromised. What does a bag eat, though? Alright, so that mimic that we fought may actually even be like the boss here. There we go. Barbed tips. Blueprint acquired. Ow. Listen here, man. I like this build, man. No, that's too far away. I want to go explore the rest of the floor. Shut up. I don't trust any of you anymore. Not like you, chat. You're great. Oh, shit. Sorry, bud. Okay, so... Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that reflection of who I am. Exit the bank. Oh no. No, no. We've come here to dominate. We've come here to give this bank the business. kebab. Oh no! Can't let that man linger, man. He is dangerous. I hate it. How in the fuck? That's background. Oof. Fuck my whole ass. I caught the ledge. I was trying to double jump underneath the ledge, but he caught it and automatically pulled himself up. That's the kind of stuff I hate, is just the ledge grabbing that happens, where it's just like, I'm trying to do fluid movements, but they make it, it's nice because they make it so easy to grab a ledge. But it's not nice because they that touches me? Oh, I'm so angry. It's not nice because they make it so easy to grab a ledge that it makes it actually kind of super easy to throw your rhythm off. Stay close to the ground. That's the key right there. Yeesh. I just didn't want to blind drop down here because I didn't know what was waiting for me down here. Eee, I hated that. Gentleman's outfit, blueprint acquired. I can't see. Everything about this build is predicated on freezing stuff. Yeah, big time. Big time mood. At least the devs knew. At least the devs knew exactly what they were asking of me. They knew. They were aware. And they were smart enough to give me... They were smart enough to give me what I needed there. The sweet, sweet release of fuck you, game. I'm gonna guess that means that we can leave. Wait, maybe it doesn't. I'm gonna buy something from the shops. What's the cheapest thing you got here? No. All right, you're a legit shopkeeper. You didn't freak out and try to murder me. It's gonna be a waste of money unless I find a mimicky guy to fight. Nope, you're legit. Do we have some anti-mimic equipment? I mean, this build was way better for taking down a mimic than the last one was. I could not exactly chain stun him, but I have the means to at least keep him slowed while I just crit the living shit out of him. Oh, please don't let it be the cook. It is. It is the cook. I hate it. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, bud. Oh, I hate that. Really? From across the way, huh? Oh my god. Dick. Achievement, bag of tricks. Kill the vendor mimic. Now I feel like we can leave. Now I don't know what else I could possibly do. Can I go back to the front of the bank? To talk to this guy? I don't know. Maybe it's just an alternate floor that you can do every time if you want. We did get an achievement for what it's worth. Yeah, worth doing all the way through at least once. Shoot an arrow. Otherwise, I like our build. Put Ripper on there, too. Oh, I think we got a boss fight here. The chaperone. Concierge. Ah, I got there. Ah, I fucked that up. Oh, I forgot about that. I don't like that. Oh, I fucked up a lot. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. You good? You got that out of your system? There we go. Ammo acquired. I like my level 1 weapon. It's working like a charm. Working like a charm, as intended. That said, I would like to get an upgraded version of it. What's this place? Have I been here before? I guess so. Ooh, Billy. The fuck is hitting me there? Oh, it's this guy hitting me. Little pecker. Blueprint picked up for lightning bolt. Oh. There we go. God damn it, drop! Whoa. Just wanted to see where everybody was. I would love an upgraded version of this weapon for sure. But we're making it work right now. Ugh. A long walk back. Uh-oh. I gotta get up! A lot going on all of a sudden. A lot of new enemies all of a sudden. Oh, fuck you. A little ballsy. Probably shouldn't have stuck that out as long as I did, but in my defense, fuck that guy. Get the fuck out of here. Ugh! Jesus. Now, where were we, everybody? Now that everyone's not fucking invincible anymore. Reg! Thank you for the $10, I'm gonna call it by its correct name, Super Chat? I think that's what it's called. There's a part of me that wishes if you're like, hey, run this up the ladder. There's a part of me that wishes if you're gonna have top weekly gifters and top weekly cheerers, throw the chatters on there too. Just make it three lists. Because honestly, I think I've made more in chatters today than I've made in cheerers this week. You know what I mean? And I'd love to be able to like see who did what, because I know JJ did 100. I know Socialist Audiophile did 10. I know El Pablo did 1 before I changed it. But Champion did 100, JJ did 100. If it were to ever like, if there was ever a day where it like popped off and people really went hard on that as a meme or something, I'd love to be able to look back and more comprehensively see, yeah, El Pablo did a test for $1 before we ran it up. Yeah, it'd be nice to see. I was helping. F that. And again, dude, thank you for the 10. Genuinely appreciate that. Get the fuck out of here. Where is this goddamn thing? With you in a second, chat. Oh, no. Oh, okay. That guy's a dick. I don't like him at all. Wow. Whew. Some of this is, a lot to parse. Ah, fuck me. Nope, I don't like that at all. Ow. Ow. Oh, I got no healing. Oh no. I was just perma-stunned. I didn't realize that's what that room was when I went in there. Ugh. Ugh. I genuinely I was looking at chat and I was just trying to fill out the map. And the next thing I knew is it was just like, you've engaged something. And I was like, oh, I don't, oh. I may have wanted to, instead of doing the consecutive crits from Brutality, I may have wanted to do the one where it was like, reduced skills or something. I did get the Mimic achievement for what it's worth. We're starting to fill this place up a little bit. Inch by inch.